Hey everyone, welcome back or welcome to my channel. If you are new here, my name's Christina. So we already know what today's video is going to be about. It's going to be my February TBR. My TBR for February is a bit ambitious. Will I get through each book? Probably not, but I do have high hopes for myself that I can get through all the books that I want to read in February and maybe even more books. But for the most part, I will be sharing with you guys the book that I plan on reading for the month of February. Also, I might participate in Allie's readathon, which is a monster fuck readathon. If you want to know any more like details on that readathon, I will definitely leave it in the description box down below so you guys can go check it out and get all the details for that readathon, because it does sound a bit interesting, not gonna lie, and I might partake in it. Just really depends on the books, if I can find books that'll match each prompt that they have for the readathon. But we're gonna go ahead and just jump into it because I do, like I said, have a pretty ambitious TBR. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. So we'll go ahead and start with the fantasy book that I want to try and read for the month of February, and that is The Ballad of Never After by Stephanie Garber. So I've already read the first book twice and I enjoyed it so much, so I cannot wait to jump into this one. And then also the third book will be coming out, I think, this year. So I'm excited. I'm so excited. I am really excited for this one. We're following Evangeline and the Prince of Hearts. So if you've never read the Caravel series from Stephanie Garber, the Prince of Hearts is in that trilogy, and now we're getting even more of him in this trilogy. So I'm excited. It's been such an amazing journey. I have been enjoying it so much. So I can't wait to jump into the world with Evangeline and the Prince of Heart and see where their journey continues, because I'm all here for it. And like I said, I've just really been enjoying the book so far, and I can't wait to see what happens next. Things We Never Got Over by Lucy Score is another book that I want to try and get to in February. She is a bit thick, not gonna lie. It's really thick, but nonetheless, I'm pretty excited for this one. I really heard about this book around the Facebook group book that I follow, and a lot of people did mention how emotional this book is. And if you don't know, I've been on a journey to read a book that'll emotionally break me, because I have been wanting a good cry from reading a book. Not from real life, but from like reading a book. So I'm hoping that will do it. I've tried reading other recommendations based off books that have emotionally broke people, and those books didn't do it for me. So I'm hoping, I have high hopes for this one. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll get what I've been asking for and get emotionally destroyed by a book. Then we have Twisted Love by Anna Huang. So again, this is another book that I've been hearing mostly around like my booktube book community peeps. And I think I've maybe got like a little sprinkle of this on Instagram. I think it's kind of giving like 50 Shades of Grey vibes, is from what I gathered. So I've never read that series, so correct me if I'm wrong if this is anything like that. I've never read that series of 50 Shades of Grey, or nor have I watched the movies, and I don't think I ever will, to be completely honest. But I wanted to pick this one up because a lot of people have said this book has been amazing, or like this series. It's actually a series. I think it's 4 books total in this series, so I'm just really excited to see. I've been reading a lot of erotica reads and I've been enjoying it, but like, you know, I don't know where I was going with that. But if this is anything like what I've been reading, then the more the merrier, I guess. But for the most part, like, this is a read that I am excited to get into for February. The Honey Don't List by Christina Lauren is another book that I want to try and get to in February. I have mentioned this also with Christina Lauren books. They're pretty 50-50 with me. Some books I absolutely loved, and their other books have been meh. It's not like I didn't like them, they just weren't like top tier for me, but I had still had a good time reading them. So I am excited to pick this one up. This one is definitely giving me like Valentine vibes, only because of like the colors and the cover, the way it looks. So I don't know, we're gonna see what this one's all about. I don't know anything about these books that I am gonna be showing you. If you've been here for a while, you know I like to go in blind with books, so that's why I'm not really giving a deep description on the books, but I'm guessing this is gonna be like an anti-romance. I don't know, but nonetheless I am excited to get to this one as well. The next book I plan on reading is Archer's Voice. This is by Mia Sheridan. Again, this is another book that I saw circling around Facebook and Instagram, so I went ahead and picked it up. Honestly, what didn't push me to pick this up a lot sooner is the cover. The cover seems very, very boring, and yeah, that's why I never decided to pick it up like before. But I've heard once again that this is a book that will emotionally wreck you, and we've already been down this road. I'm trying to find a book that will emotionally wreck me, so if this could be that book, then I'm gonna give it a try. So I don't know anything about it, but I'm excited. We have Everything I Never Told You by Celeste Ning. I don't know how to say the author's last name, but yeah, this is a short read. Again, I got this one based off the synopsis. It did sound very hard-hitting, and I don't know, I guess I am looking to really cry for February. It is what it is, but I am excited for this one, and hopefully it'll do what I'm hoping it'll do for me. And then we have Two Wrongs Make a Right by Chloe Lizzie. I don't know how to say the last name, but this is what she looks like. It's a very beautiful cover, I'm not gonna lie. I like the character with all the tattoos. So I'm guessing this is gonna be like fake dating. I think that's what I gathered from this one. We love a good fake dating romance. No complaints if it's done right. Top tier. So I'm hoping it's one of those books that's done right, and I believe it's fake dating, but I could be wrong. The next book I want to pick up is The Messy Lives of Book People by Phaedra Patrick. I don't know, I just want to pick this up. I believe it's about a lady who is like hired as a maid and becomes friends with the person she's working for, like really close friends, and as soon as like the person she's working for passes away, that person leaves her like all her estate. I think that's what it was about. I could be wrong, I could be a little slightly off, but I'm thinking that's what it was about. So that sounded really interesting to me. So I can't wait to pick this up. Also, the title is not wrong, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you can agree with me, so I'm excited. The title is actually really cute. I love the books. Not the title, the cover. The cover is actually really cute. I love the books, and the title to me is pretty accurate. Not gonna lie. The next book I want to try and pick up for the month of February is Queen of Myth and Monsters by Scarlett St. Clair. So we're following Isolde in this one. I've already read the first book with Allie and Jazz, and I loved it. So we're just like, this is the second book, so we're just following Isolde and Adrian, who is a vampire king, and she's a mortal queen. She has married him and has become the queen of his kingdom, and it's been hot, it's been beautiful, it's been erotic, and I'm not mad at it. I even love the fact that we're getting a little bit more than just the smut, because let me tell you, Miss Scarlett St. Clair, she goes heavy when it comes to smut writing, and mostly her books are saturated with it from what I've read so far. But this, however, has been pretty good, so I can't wait to jump into this one in February. And the cover is stunning. Love it. And the last book, but probably not the last book, I don't know where I was going, is going to be It Happened One Summer by Tessa Bailey. Tessa Bailey has been an author that I've been wanting to pick up for a while now, and I believe this is a duology. I think there's a second book to this one that's kind of like standalone, but somehow the characters tie in together. I think that's what it is. But yeah, I've been wanting to read a Tessa Bailey book for a while, but the one that I was trying to get my hands on is never in stock, which was Killer Vacation. But since I'll be reading this one with my friend's book club, I decided to just take the leap and read this Tessa Bailey book. Is it going to be a good read? Fingers crossed that it will be. I've been really enjoying a lot of the romances that I've picked up. And if you've been here for a while, if you've been here from the jump, and if you are my A1 day ones, you know that romance has not always been my favorite because of the insta-lovey, but somehow 2022 changed that around for me, and I've been enjoying it so much that that's all I want to pick up every time I go to the bookstore is romances. So high hopes for this one. A lot of people like this author, so I'm hoping I'll become a fan, and I can't wait to jump into it. So I think that's it for this February TBR video. Like I said, who knows, I might add more to my TBR, but for the most part, let me scoot back. These are the books that I want to pick up for the month of February. Will I get to them all? Who knows? Do I have high hopes that I will? Yes, I do. Again, check the description box down below if you want to know more about Allie's readathon that's coming up. So if you want to participate in that, you definitely can, because you should. She's amazing. I love her, and you should just go and check her out regardless. So yeah, that is it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.